Alright, so we're actually going to start off this video with a Shinx that could be shiny. It's not, of course, but could have been. Could have been shiny. We'll go ahead and golden res because we're out of pineapps. Also, Beldum Day is like in 2 days, and I'm out of pineapps. So, a little concerned about that. But we're going to be going around. We're going to try and hatch some eggs. Going to do some Shinx raids that pop up, and hopefully get a shiny somewhere. We're going to talk about a couple other things also. But there we go, Shinx, another one. And I'm going to go do that Mawile, see if I get a shiny on that, and then see you in a bit. Alright, so we are on the trade screen, or well, sort of. We just did a bunch of trades. Oh my gosh, look at the... I need the Piplup, but we're going to go into recents because we got a couple luckies. We got Carnivine, which is very cool, and then we got another lucky Magikarp, which is pretty nice. Very cool. These are actually both from the same guy who actually is responsible for giving me my first Alolan Diglett, or Alolan, whatchamacallit. What are you called? This guy. So, that's very cool. That is my OG, what are you called? Alolan Dugtrio. So, very cool. And gave me a couple nice luckies, which is very cool. And then also just did a whole bunch of trades. Got the Shinx, got the Mawile, and if we go ahead and look at the egg situation, we got two 10K eggs. I'm trying to get a 10K party for tomorrow, or for Sunday, when Beldum Day happens, and it'll be reduced egg hatching distance. So hopefully we can do that. Hopefully we get a mix of 5s and 10s. That way I can use today, tomorrow to hatch the 5s, and then get a whole bunch of 10s for Sunday. And then speaking of Sunday, I need items, because your boy has been trying to catch all the Gen 4 Pokemon with all the pineapps and all the raspberries in the world. And so I've depleted Pokeballs, I have no pineapps, I have nothing except a whole bunch of golden rats. So your boy's gonna go ahead and do a little grinding, head out to Royal Palm, and see what we get. Alright, so we are actually back at my Starbucks, so we're actually scratching the Royal Palm idea, because as soon as these Pokemon spawn in, I will show you something that I just had to make sure before I shared with y'all, and that is the guaranteed way to get AR Plus on the Android, if you have, the correct devices. So, the other day, my last, in the Gen 4 video, I showed, the improved AR mode. I now actually have access to AR Plus, and I haven't used it yet. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna mess around with that later, but I need to show you all how to actually do that. So it doesn't happen automatically, unfortunately. So what you're gonna have to do is actually go into your settings and go to sign out. Yes. So then after you sign out, there's some debate on whether or not you have to clear your cache, but just in case, go to your settings in your phone, whoever that may be, and go ahead and clear the cache on Pokemon Go, the app. So you'd have to go to your settings. Oh, hi. So you have to go to your settings and then find wherever your apps are in your settings, and then go to Pokemon Go. So I'll do all that right now, actually. Find it. Also, you have to make sure that you actually have the AR Core downloaded. That is essential, and then you go all the way down to wherever Pokemon Go is, and you go in there and you clear your cache. I already cleared my cache, so not really a thing for me. And then once you clear your cache, go back into Pokemon Go, sign back in, and then when you sign in, you click on the first Pokemon you see, tap on the AR mode, so we'll do that, and then it'll pop up with this thing like, I think it had a Charizard like flying over a valley for some reason. Go into your settings, where's that Bidoof? There it is, right there. Charizard, catch Pokemon like never before with the all-new AR Plus, which is crazy amazing, very cool, and go through all the permissions. Bidoof is still in that same little place, and very cool. You now have access to AR Plus mode, and I have a thumbnail and title for the video now, which is very cool. And then, as long as I'm here, I'm actually going to go ahead and item grind over at the mall, where there's like 6 stops and a gym that I still need gold in. So, also, oh, what is Bidoof doing? Oh, I'm not used to AR Plus mode. Anyway, I'll see y'all in a little while. Hey guys, what's up? Got some water, we're home, and actually there's a Starly, which we need, because I don't know how much the evolution from Staravia to Staraptor is. Not sure. I know that this is 25 candies, so I'm going to assume that it's 50 candies. That's just my guess. So there's Starly over there. Very nice. Got plenty of candies. We got enough candies to do all the first stage evolutions, at least for all the Pokemon, which is very cool. Very cool. Very cool. This actually turned out to be a 98, which is amazing. Especially because it's a regional Pokemon. That I didn't know it was regional until after I edited the video. Which is why that entire time I was like, I can't find a Chatot. Chatot? Chatot. Chat it? Let me know how to say that Pokemon's name in the comment section below. Anyway, we couldn't find one. That's because it doesn't spawn here. But we got Carnivine, which is very cool. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about was how to do AR+. Very cool. Actually, let me just... I'm not sure if I know how to do AR Plus correctly, because I tried a couple times afterward. Like, I tried this one at Starbucks, and yeah, and then these are some good AR Plus, but these are like quality AR Plus. This was okay. And then these are just regular kind of AR pics that I took the other day, which is very cool. That's actually probably one of my favorite ones. That is not the correct backbone. Anyway, I've been messing around with AR mode. It's amazing. But this is what I also wanted to talk about, because this is actually relevant. Express put out this article earlier today, basically theorizing that the Halloween event could have dropped today, but it didn't, which we all know. However, that does make me think a Halloween event could be very soon. This was their kind of theorizing and whatnot. I mean, it's okay. But personally, I think this is actually very possible and probably going to happen very soon. So here's a look at some of the Ghost-type Pokemon that we can expect to be seeing in Pokemon Go, probably for Halloween events, because I completely agree with the wave system, and with Halloween up next, we're probably going to see the Ghost-types, and then probably Dark-types also. But here's the Ghosts. There is Miss Magius and Drifblim, I think it's called. Rotom. Rotom, some people are thinking, oh, we're not going to get it because it has all the different forms, but the day that we had weather, we also had all the cast forms. So, I'm looking forward to Rotom and possibly, like, them being linked to the weather somehow, because I know in game you had to do, like, weird stuff to get Rotom and the different, like, it looks like a refrigerator and a fan and different things, and I'm saying you probably get Rotom in the different forms, and they're probably going to get linked to the weather, just like Castform is. There's Drifblim, which is kind of cool. Frostlass. Frostlass is the evolved form, the female evolved form of Snorunt. So, if you have a female Snorunt, might be getting the unlock for that evolution, along with a couple other evolutions they might make available, such as Dusknoir, which is the evolved form of Dusclops, and then, oh, there's a Drifloon. That's going to be a wild. That's the pre-evolution of Drifblim. Spiritomb? Miss Magius, like I said before, evolved form of Mischievous. And that's all of them that they list here. These are the Ghosts of Gen 4. And then I'm also guessing they probably send out the Dark types, whatever other Dark type Pokemon are in Gen 4. The only one that I can immediately think of are the evolutions of Sneasel, which is a Weavile, and the evolution of Murkrow, which is Honchkrow. So, I'm guessing we're getting those very soon. And then they also touch on something that the trailers for Gen 4 have been hinting at, and that's Giratina. Giratina is one of the big legendary Pokemon of Gen 4. It is a Ghost and Dragon type Pokemon, so Halloween right right around the corner. They hinted at it with the video, and most of the other Pokemon that were hinted in the videos have come. So looking forward to that. Very cool. Very, very cool. And since we just had the Psychic event, I don't think we're going to be getting all the all the Drowsies and Abras like we have the past couple of Halloween events. I think it might just be Ghost and Dark types, which would be amazing because just besides new Gen 4 Pokemon, the shiny hunting. Because I want a Houndour. I want to catch myself a Houndour. I actually got offered for a trade today for a Houndour, a shiny Houndour, and I almost took it, but I didn't because I want to catch my own. And then also shiny Murkrow, which I've been hunting for since it came out, because I want to stop catching Murkrow. I already have good Murkrows. Actually, oh, by the way, this is my new wallpaper. I love it, because Luxray is probably one of my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon. But let me just show you my Murkrows. These are my Murkrows. Alright? Got this. This is like an OG from 2017, 96% Murkrow, very cool. 15 attack Murkrow, again OG. And this was actually very cool. This actually has a nice little story behind it. Me and a buddy were trading Pokemon back and forth before a community day, and someone was blasting NSYNC. We hadn't had it lucky at all. We had done probably 20 trades at that point, and we hadn't had it lucky. And someone was blasting NSYNC as they drove by, and we got lucky. I don't remember what he got, but I got this. So, boom, 93% Murkrow, lucky, ready for Gen 4. And then I got this one. I don't think this is actually any good. I think this is just a recent one. Yeah, it's just recent. I'm sorry. Bye-bye. So yeah, I have 4 already really good Murkrows. I don't need another Murkrow. I just want a shiny one. I just want a purple Murkrow. Pink, purple, however you're going to call it. Anyway, that's my theories on Halloween event, which is probably going to come out fairly soon. What is today? Today is the 19th. It could be coming probably next week. It will probably when Mewtwo leaves on the 23rd. By the way, Mewtwo leaves on the 23rd. We'll probably also get just an immediate switch. Mewtwo leaves and new thing drops because there's no other legendary Pokemon right now. So there's gonna have to be a legendary Pokemon. Giratina, hopefully. And yeah, that is today's episode. Go ahead and try out AR Plus mode. Honestly, it's one of my favorite things is to do the AR plus videos. Right now my desk behind you guys is kind of a mess, so I don't want to do it. But yeah, AR plus, amazing, I love it. And let me see if I can snipe it. Excellent. Man. Anyway, that is the end of the episode. Like I said, if you did like it, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. If you're enjoying the series, please subscribe. And as always, God bless, and see you for another episode of Pokemon Go.